Hey! Welcome to my messy office. I have been promising my friends that I would do a tutorial on how I get, I use this waver, which the little clippy broke, but it still works great, to get mermaid waves that don't look like crimped in quite so much. And I have gone live on Facebook a lot, and I used to go live on Periscope. This is the first time I've ever gone live on YouTube, so that's a little bit new. Okay, so this side is finished, and then on this side, my hair just air dried and it was braided. So I do this thing so that I can use minimal heat, where I'll start a French braid and bring it to about right here, and then just finish off the section in my hand, braid that, wrap it around here while it's still wet, and then I'll do a French braid right here and bring the whole thing like this into one big braid and let it mostly dry like that. Then when I take my hair out, it's already got like waves to follow. Sometimes I don't even need to do anything with heat to, and I just wear it like that. This is a couple days ago I did that. And so you can see that like there's still waves in there a little bit, but especially the top part of my hair, it's pretty much all come out. And so that's where I will use the waver to come in and kind of touch things up and redo that. So I do have, let's see, my natural hair goes to about right here. And then the rest is all length from my amazing, almost, I guess it's a little longer, from my amazing extensions from Tahnee Condra. And so you'll see as I'm doing this, you'll see some of the beads where that's clipped in. And so we'll work around those, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is section off. I'm going to take the bottom half. And my whole aim is to have it so that when it's done, it doesn't look like uniform and like somebody took a tool and there's crimp lines going all down. And so I do a couple of things a little differently than I've seen anybody else do. So the first thing that I'm going to do, and I'm going to be looking in the mirror over here, is I'm going to start at the bottom and the back. And when I take the waver, I am actually going to follow where it's already got like some wave in there. And instead of just starting at the top and working my way down like you would think, instead I'm going to look at where it already has waves, and I'm just going to enhance them. And so I don't push down all the way. I leave like a nice gap like that, and I wiggle it back and forth since that's kind of a narrow, and I want it a little bit fatter. And then I'll work it down. And right there. Okay. I'll go on to the next piece. Now when I get up to the top, I will be twisting so that it will have all the different kinds of waves. But here at the bottom, I don't have to twist it before I use the waver a little bit, but this already has some, so I'm going to leave that alone. The bottom half of it will go pretty quickly. So I'm just going to take nice sections, and then I look for where I can match the wave with where it's already at. That's good there. Okay, this section is good enough for the bottom. I don't need to do anything there. Take a nice big fat piece right here. And so I am not closing it all the way. And that's good. I'll be a little more exact as we get to the other layers. But this is just really quick. There we go. And I'm going to split that up. All right. And then see how it's kind of, it's not perfect. It's like bumpy and like a little off. I want to leave pieces like this. And then I will, at the very end, I'll strategically go in, and any that are really bothering me, I'll touch up. But for the most part, I want there to be some spots like that. So that, and then obviously, I don't have any makeup on yet, y'all. So that's coming next. I'm doing a big event for my beauty and makeup customers, and so I'll be putting my makeup on live for them in our group. Okay, so I'm going to take the next section, and this next section is a nice mixture of the extensions and my hair, but then the very top layer will just be my hair. So let's plan for that. Twist up. I'll come over here. And I think if you guys have any questions, I should be able to see them. I do have this clipped on to a really like rigged stand right there, but hopefully I'll be able to see. So I tossed what I already did behind me, and now I've got this. I'm going to use the KMS Free Shape 2-in-1 spray. It's great because it doesn't get really stiff, but it protects my hair from the heat a little bit. I didn't really bother with it with the bottom layer because I use so little heat, but we're going to use a little more here. And then I'm going to scoot back because my hair's so long, you can hardly see what I'm doing. And you'll notice that my hair's really piecey. I only finger combed it because I wanted to be able to see where the lines and the waves already were and work with those. So I'm going to come in here. I've got nice wave already at the bottom from the braid, but up here it's a little bit too loose. And I'm just going to leave that be. And I'm sorry, I'm sure these are more fun to watch when somebody films them ahead of time and does all the cute editing and stuff. I never get around to it, which is why it's been like 2 years that my friends have been asking for this, and it's just now happening, because I was like, you know what? I'm going to stop like waiting for the day that I actually have time to film and edit a video. The reason that I went on Periscope all the time, the reason I go on Facebook Live all the time is because I just do it. Just jump on there. So, we're just going to go for it. Alright. Okay, and then see, I've got several different like pieces here. I don't want to just keep moving down, or I'm going to change how they're all going to become super uniform. So I'm going to separate at that point and finish them out following their own lines. So you don't even need anything. You're good. Alright. Those pieces. Here, I'm going to sit up. Do you like my sweatshirt? It's backwards because it's always late. It's appropriate. Very appropriate if you know me. There we go. So I'm not pushing hard enough, and I'm not going back and forth enough to cause any kind of like texturizing. I'm not rubbing it back and forth to get like to rat it in any way. It's just because the waver barrel is so narrow, and I want them to be like thicker than that. All right, we're almost to the fun part. Aren't you glad we're only doing half my hair? And I already did the other half. And right here I'm kind of tilting it because that's how the waves go. in my hair. Let's see. Skip down to here. And go. And we'll do right here. And since this is going to be in front, I'm going to start the twisting. So what I'll do a lot on the top is I will twist it. I don't know if you can hear my puppy. She wants to come hang out with us. And she would stay on my lap, but I do not think I have the skills to hold a puppy and do this. All right. And the trick when you go ahead and twist it like that is to leave it twisted until it cools off. I'll have to make some kind of background if I'm going to do this more. All right, and now we are to the top. And we're going to use that KMS spray again. All right. So we are going to start from the back. And you can tell I have almost no wave from the braid left to follow. So this is why we're going to use smaller pieces of hair and why I'm going to twist it so that I can use it'll mostly be wave from the waver, but it will not look like we went down my hair and crimped it. We'll start in different places. We won't start in the same spot as far as distance from my scalp in each spot. And we're coming almost all the way down. All right, and I'm really not going to push down on that one. All right. And on this one, there's a little bit of wave to follow, so I'm not going to twist it right there. Instead, I'll start there. And now I'll twist the rest of the way down. Oh, and see how it's like kind of getting messed up inside there. Should hold it down. Okay. Oh. Straighten that out a tiny bit. That's too much. Alright, and then again, I'm not going to untwist that until the very end when it's all cooled off. And then since on the last piece of hair, I didn't start twisting it until halfway down, on this one, I'll twist it right away. I just don't want anything lining up. I've just about worn this waver out. I've had it for a couple years now. I probably should get myself another one. All right. And piece. And now I'm going to take a chunk almost from the bottom of this section of hair. And I'm going to really loosely twist it. Alright, we are almost done. Actually, no. Let's leave that be. Now we'll twist. There we go. I hope you guys aren't asking questions and I just can't see because of where I have my phone held and clipped up. On there. I can see y'all hanging out with me, but I can't tell much. This is the first time I've ever done a YouTube live. It feels so weird not to be talking to y'all and making conversation. Alright. Is it just me or are the polka dots on these curtains, which are so cute in real life, kind of annoying on video? It's way too busy. Because this isn't supposed to be any kind of background. This is just where I have my vanity set up in my office. Okay, and then this last piece, which is going to be... Actually, we're going to make it 2 pieces because it's almost like a piece of bangs right there. Alright. Go, and last section. Just right there. And I'm always just trying to follow what my hair naturally kind of wants to do when I can. Okay, I might fix that piece after. Okay, so you can see I've got almost like little dread-like pieces, and now we're gonna bring it all apart and out. Get it all combined. So that is how you use the waver to get kind of messy, beachy waves that don't look like you sat and crimped your hair. And they'll last, for me, they'll last for a couple days. Like, I need a little bit more lift, like right here, I think. So we'll come back really quick. It's so easy to mess it up and make it look crimped right there at the top, so you gotta be careful. And then just, there we go. And now I'll probably grab some like Moroccan oil or something like that, put it in the ends, and I will link up a picture of everything, like an actual photograph after I have my makeup on, because I'm naked faced right now, and put it in the comments, alright? And if anybody has any questions, go ahead and ask them. And I'm just making sure. Oh, you guys were just very quiet. Well, thanks for joining me. I hope that was helpful. I'm sorry I don't have like a super cute setup yet, but I will be trying to do more of these, lots more hair stuff. My friends ask me for this all the time. The link isn't working, I'm so sorry. It is KMS Free Shape 2-in-1 Styling and Finishing Spray. And I'll fix the link in there for anybody who comes and watches it afterwards, okay? All right. Hey, Kim! Yay! Thank you. Yep. This should last a couple of days, and then what I'll do is as it starts to like fade a little bit and not... Now I need to put it over here. You're welcome, Ashley. As it starts to kind of like fall out and not be cute, because I only wash my hair like every 10 days or so, so my styles will last a long time. I know. Aren't they beautiful? Yes. She did a great job on those. I'll just come in and I'll kind of touch it up. Or I will braid my hair overnight, and then those waves will kind of like give it all new life and stuff. So yay, I'm glad we kept it. I kept it literally under 20 minutes, which for a tutorial video is actually kind of long, but hey, now you know how to do it. All right, thanks for joining me, guys. For anybody watching do you call it a replay on YouTube? I don't know. I need to figure out how this all like truly works. But go ahead, and I'll be doing a lot more of this. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to. I'd love to get to know you, or come find me on Facebook. I'm on both 2 pages, Melissa Alds, and then Lux in the Rough. All right, bye. Are you sure you want to stop streaming?